Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I straighten my hair, how I style it, because you guys requested it, and I'm also just going to show you guys like a few different hairstyles. So I'm just going to take my Conair Infiniti hair straightener. This has been through it. I feel like I cannot get any other straightener to straighten my hair. So if you can see, there are 5 settings, and we're just going to go to the lowest setting, which is 310 degrees. Yes, and I'm just gonna wait for that to heat up, and while that heats up, I'm just gonna start putting heat protectant into my hair. This one is Argan Oil. So this is my natural hair, and I could totally walk out the house, but I usually straighten my hair when I want to feel like I actually did something, you know? So this heats up pretty quickly, and that already took me like 30 seconds, and now I could just start straightening my hair. Short hair, you don't really have to think about. As you can see, like, it's already straight. The main sides that I do want to focus my straightening on is actually this side right here, which is my right. And I don't know, my hair is very curly on this side for some reason. All right, so already we got 1 layer down, and then we can just keep releasing layers until we reach to the top. That should be it. Took me about 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes exactly. All right, so the other day I decided to part my hair like this if you really don't want your sides to show, or if you have an asymmetrical bob like me, this is a really good way to put your hair in a ponytail instead of using a bobby pin to clip out that uneven side section. So this is what I do. I like to part my hair the opposite way of my part, and since I don't have a regular hair tie, just a scrunchie, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. Again, I'm not gonna wear my hair like this today, but I was wearing this hairstyle the other day, and I think it's like super chic. I don't know, it's cool, it gets your hair out the way, and I like it. Yeah. Alright, so it is nighttime. I already showered. My hair is about 85% dry. I'm not very good with my measurements, so it's fine. You just need your hair damp, basically. So for overnight heatless waves, I like to braid my hair, and I like to do 4 sections of braids since my hair is longer on this side than this side, and also I do have a lot of layers, and it's just easier to work in smaller sections. And if you do work in smaller sections, your curls are a lot tighter. So you want to make sure that your hair is combed, and you want to make sure that you have like small rubber bands like these just hanging around. So I'm just going to start by French braiding my hair. Right when I reach about my ear, that is when I just braid all the way down. And once you reach the bottom of your hair, just tie it off. And you just want to repeat this process 3 more times. So now this time we are doing the bottom section of my hair, and you want to make sure that your hair is split in half, because the other night it was not in half and it was a complete mess. So I like to start off in the back section right here and just continue to French braid. Now I don't really need a mirror because I've been braiding my hair for a really long time, so I could just like guesstimate where everything is. Alright, so this is what your hair should look like. So now you should have something like this. Like I said, I do have layers, so there's a lot of hairs that are just sticking out. But I mean, if you're bothered by that, then you could totally bobby pin it down, or you can even sleep with a scarf over your head. I kind of just go to sleep and just make sure my hair is messy. I like messy curls for short hair. I feel like it looks good. So I'm just gonna go to sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, so now I'm just going to take out my braids, and I kind of just slide off the rubber bands, and then just go ahead and go for it. Alright, so you should have something like this. I know it's super crazy. You could go ahead, do hairspray, put gel in your hair, but personally, I think that those chemicals just damage your hair, so I kind of just go out all natural. The only thing that I really put in my hair is argan oil or any type of hair oil, because I find that those benefit your hair rather than damage it. So I'm just gonna show you guys one hairstyle that I really like when I'm just really tired of this side just being out of control and short and all that stuff. So instead of just pinning it down like this, what I like to do is I like to French braid it and then pin it down. But the way I pin it down is different, so what you're gonna have to see. So I like to start off all the way up here, and then I just like to French braid all the way up until my ear. So you're just going to take a small rubber band and tie your hair. I had my hair like this one time and I didn't bobby pin it because I was too lazy, and this girl was like, your hair is sticking out. And I'm like, is it bothering you? Because I don't think it's bothering me. Does it matter? So now I bobby pin it because I just don't want people to just be like, you're doing your hair wrong. I do my hair however I want. What you want to do is you want to bring your hair all the way back like this. So you want to lay the hair tie at your neck. And what you want to do is you want to take one bobby pin, and instead of crossing your bobby pin at the end of your braid, you just want to stick it straight into the braid. So like this. Oh, by the way, before I do that, you want to make sure that the curly side of the bobby pin is the way that's face down, because that way your hair holds a lot longer. So you just want to go in like that, and don't even have to hold it. And then that extra piece, we could bobby pin it again. Take another bobby pin and pin it up. Yes. So now we have a side braid, and it kind of just looks like this. Super cool, edgy, chic. Gets a little bit of the hair out the way. You still kind of look like a girl. Yes. All right, so when you have short hair, I mean, what is the one thing that comes to mind? I mean, for me, sometimes it's man buns. I don't know about you, but we're gonna do a woman bun. Yes. So what you want to do is you want to take your hair, section it from your ears, go all the way up like this. I find that if you use like an actual hair tie or a scrunchie, your bun is way too high up because you don't have a lot to work with anymore. And so you just want to take a small elastic. I feel like these are like the lifesavers for short hair. And you just want to go in. I feel like this hair tie is about to break because I use it so much in these tutorials. And when you reach your last notch, that's when you want to do the little fan thing like this. You want to pull it out from the hair tie and just tug on it. Super cute, simple, and easy to get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I feel like this tutorial is a mess. Like, I can't really do hair, but I can get by. But I hope this helped you guys. So to lighten up the spirit, and for those who are like, she's so boring, like I could do those on the top of my head, I'm just gonna have a little story time for you guys, so it will compensate for all the weird, like not that great hairstyles for this video. But okay, so today, oh my god, this is gonna be like 5 minutes long. So I was at work today, and I work in the front with like cash registers and all that stuff, and today I just happened to be training a girl to become a cashier. And you know, when you train somebody on the first day, they are pretty slow, especially if they have no experience. So it's hard when it's getting kind of busy and lines are backing up, but I wanted her to experience what it's like to be in a busy setting. So I was just having her ring up, I was bagging for her, telling her what to do, all that stuff. And I encountered this regular customer who always comes into my line, like, that's cool, that's fine, that's all right. And I made eye contact with him before he gets into my line. I know he's staring at me, I know, like that, it's that stare that guys give you, the I don't know how to do it. It's a guy thing. But he was staring at me nonetheless, and I was seriously like, all right, he's gonna come into my life. Like, I predict this, and so he does. And like I said, it was busy, and the lines were backed up, and so he just put it upon himself to wait in this long line. So when it's his turn, I was bagging his items, and he just slips me this, and I will read it to you. It says, "I'd love to hang out with you sometime. Text me, please." Underlining love and please. And I'm kind of like, all right, okay. So my coworker, he's literally my ride or die. I've known him for so many years, and I've literally grown up with him. And he was kind of looking at the guy like, what you doing? Like, what are you doing? Trying to hit on my BFF? Like, what are you doing? You know? And the guy kind of just stared at my coworker, and from what my coworker said, he said that he gave him the "don't judge me" look, and I'm judging. Like, why couldn't my friend then and there have been like, oh yeah, I'm her boyfriend, like stood up for me, because I'm so awkward in person. Like, literally, when I got this note, I took it, I read it, and I went, and I just gave him the awkward silence, because what else was I supposed to give him at that moment? It was the heat of the moment. I didn't say I had a boyfriend. I didn't say I was like 17. I didn't say like anything. I was completely quiet. And then when he left, I looked at all my coworkers and I was like, yo, just read this. And yeah, it was so weird. And so I work with my cousin's boyfriend. He just texted him on the phone. And it was like, he said something along the lines of like, oh, why did you give my wife your number, da da da, like sticking up for me, like taking one for the team, like that's how you do it. And so the guy texted back and he was like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to. And I was like, because like I said, like he was a regular customer and he always comes into my line. So if he comes back and he sees me, he's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, why didn't you text me? Because I read it in front of him, like I read the note in front of him, so I couldn't have been like, oh yeah, I lost it. You know? So it had to be done. Now I have to buy a ring from Forever 21, wear it to work. I just can't. Just can't. Alright, so that wraps up this video, and I hope you guys found some of these hairstyles helpful. I like stuttered. I was like, but I hope you guys found this helpful. I mean, I tried, okay? I tried my best. I hope it helped. Yes, I gave you some options, how I straightened, how I curl my hair. I don't like using any type of damage on my hair. That is one reason why my hair grew out so fast in the first place, was because I did not damage my hair. Usually I like to straighten my hair, like if anything, once a week. But that's when I know that I'm not gonna be washing my hair for several days. But other than that, I'm completely fine with doing overnight curls or not even doing my hair at all. Like you saw in the beginning of this video, like my hair was completely fine before I straightened it, but I just wanted to show you guys how that went. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you want to see any more videos like this, then please let me know. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.